We are 2 months away from enriching weapons-grade uranium to be used for peaceful purposes. It will be used only for medical research and clean energy. It will, and will certainly never be used to attack
For months, reports have been circulating on social media and global news claiming that Iran has become the second country in the Middle East after Israel and the third Muslim-majority country after Pakistan to possess nuclear weapons. Iran, however, has repeatedly maintained that its uranium enrichment program is solely for peaceful purposes, including medical research and clean energy production. But then, something suspicious happened. In October 2023, Iran launched a massive rocket attack on Israel. This was reportedly in retaliation for the assassination of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah and Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh. Shortly after, on October 6th, a mysterious explosion was detected in Iran's Semnan province, about 70 miles southeast of Tehran. Was this explosion a secret nuclear test? The Jerusalem Post, one of Israel's most prominent newspapers, was the first to speculate that Iran might have secretly tested a nuclear weapon. Their reasoning? North Korea had done something similar in the past, conducting underground nuclear tests disguised as earthquakes. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, a UN organization that monitors nuclear activities worldwide, has not confirmed or denied these claims yet. What was the official explanation? Iran officially denied any nuclear testing, stating that the 4.6 magnitude tremor was a natural earthquake. The United States Geological Survey, USGS, also backed this claim, saying the depth of the earthquake, 10 kilometers underground, was consistent with natural seismic activity. Israel and the U.S. intelligence agencies have not issued any official statements confirming or denying Iran's nuclear test. Why hasn't Iran developed nuclear weapons yet? If Iran truly wanted to develop nuclear weapons, what's stopping them? 1. International treaties and agreements. Iran is a signatory of the 1968 Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT, which aims to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons beyond the 5 officially recognized nuclear states, US, Russia, China, France, and the UK, ensure that nuclear technology is used only for peaceful purposes. Iran has repeatedly claimed that it is not pursuing nuclear weapons, but is enriching uranium only for energy and medical research. 2. International sanctions and inspections. Iran's nuclear sites are regularly monitored by IAEA inspectors. Any move toward developing nuclear weapons would invite severe global sanctions. The UN and Western countries have made it clear that if Iran attempts to build a nuclear bomb, it will face economic and military consequences. 3. The 2015 Iran nuclear deal, JCPOA. Iran had agreed to limit its uranium enrichment in exchange for the lifting of economic sanctions. The deal was signed between Iran and P5+1 US, UK, France, Russia, China, and Germany. Under this agreement, Iran was restricted to enriching uranium up to 3.67%, far below weapons grade levels. Iran reduced its stockpile of enriched uranium. Iran allowed IAEA inspections of its nuclear sites. However, in 2018, former U.S. President Donald Trump withdrew from the deal, calling it insufficient. As a result, Iran restarted uranium enrichment beyond the limits set in the agreement. Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium has since increased, raising concerns about how close it is to developing a bomb. What if Iran acquires nuclear weapons? If Iran becomes a nuclear power, what would be the consequences? 1. Military balance in the Middle East. Iran would gain significant power over its regional rivals, especially Saudi Arabia, Israel, and the U.S. Israel has openly stated that it will not allow Iran to develop nuclear weapons. A nuclear Iran could increase tensions and potentially lead to military conflict. 2. Nuclear arms race in the Middle East. If Iran gets nuclear weapons, other regional powers like Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt might also seek nuclear weapons to balance power. This could trigger a dangerous arms race in the region. 3. Global sanctions and economic collapse. If Iran secretly develops nuclear weapons, the US and EU will likely impose even stricter sanctions. Iran's economy, already suffering from existing sanctions, could collapse under new economic restrictions. Can Iran secretly develop nuclear weapons? Iran does have the capability to develop a nuclear bomb, but it has not openly declared any intentions to do so. It faces strict international monitoring. Any move toward building a bomb could provoke military action from Israel or the US. Final thoughts. Is Iran a nuclear power? There is NO-confirmed evidence that Iran has successfully built a nuclear weapon. The recent explosion was most likely a natural earthquake rather than a nuclear test. However, Iran has increased uranium enrichment, which raises concerns about its nuclear ambitions. What do you think? Is Iran secretly developing nuclear weapons? Will Israel or the US take military action to stop them? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video informative, like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching. Goodbye and take care.